Hey guys, it's Madison. Thanks for joining me in this faithful home. Today, I'm really excited because I'm bringing you guys back for another episode in the Flip This House series where I'm transforming my brother's house from old and outdated to new and exciting. I'm excited because in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I built these floating shelves behind me, plus showing you guys how I arranged it with all the stuff that I got from the thrift store. I hope you guys like this video, and I hope that you guys are excited about all of the progress that has been made so far. If you haven't seen any of the videos yet in this series, check down in the description box below because I will have the playlist for the Flip This House project. I believe at this point there are 5 or 6 videos that are already live, so make sure you go watch those if you haven't seen them yet. If you are new to my channel, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button so you feel welcomed into this faithful home with me. Every Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern for the next couple weeks, I will be posting videos of this series, and I also regularly upload on Wednesday at 3 p.m. So, without further ado, let's build these floating shelves. Alright guys, step number 1 in the floating shelf process is we need to measure the shelves that we are going to build. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but we are going to put a shelf here as well as here. We have 2 shelves that are going to get hung up in the laundry room, and then over behind the camera there will be 2 shelves that go up like above the stove. I don't think the one above the stove is going to get hung today because we still need to go buy the ductless hood vent that's going to go above it since the microwave got taken out. So we will cut and prep and stain those shelves, but they probably won't get hung in today's video, but we will for sure hang the 2 behind me for Lone Ranger as well as the 2 in the laundry room. So long-winded ramble aside, let's start measuring. Oh no. All right, let's go take these measurements outside and cut the boards. Alright, all the shelves are cut behind me, so next thing we need to do is take the sanding block that I conveniently left inside the house, and we need to just sand down the edges just a little bit. Nothing too crazy because it's already a nice sanded edge, but we need to make sure to get all the splinters out. Alright guys, the next step in this progress, we are already almost done with these shelves, is we need to stain it. I told you guys that this wood shelf project is super easy, so we already have it all cut and sanded. Here is the stain that we are using today. It's Minwax Wood Finish. It's a semi-transparent because it is a lighter color. It is in the golden oak. So the next thing we need to do is go outside, set up my sawhorses, and stain the tops of these shelves. Pretty simple as that, so let's go do it. All we are going to do is take these L brackets right here, take it out of the plastic so it actually makes sense. And normally when you use L brackets, you would place it like up against the wall and you would set the shelf on top of it. Now we want this to look as much of a floating shelf as possible. So instead of mounting it to the wall like this and putting the shelf here, we're just going to turn it upside down. Same way, we're gonna we're gonna mount this to the wall, then we are going to place the shelf on it resting. So there will be just a little bit of the black showing underneath, but most of the wood will cover this black part on top. And then once you put the decor on the shelf, you won't see any of this top piece, barely any of this bottom piece, and it'll look so cool for a lot less money and a lot less effort. So let's jump over to this wall. I already know where the studs are because I measured and marked it before we hung up the wallpaper so I wouldn't mess up any of the wallpaper. So also note for you guys, if you are going to hang up wallpaper and then hang shelves or anything on top of it, make sure you really know where your studs are because you don't want to end up putting holes in your wallpaper. Like you would with a wall, you can use putty or spackle to fill it. I'm going to go ahead and find my spots and drill these on the wall while our stain dries. All right, guys, let's go get these shelves and hang them up. I'm super excited to see what this looks like. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I'm so excited to decorate it. All right, guys, we're back for day 2. All of the stuff to decorate the shelf is behind me, behind this camera on the stove. So insert like compilation of me decorating shelves now. All right, guys, I am loving how these shelves are looking. I'm so excited. If you didn't know, everything that's on the shelf behind me, except for that one piece of art that references bacon. That was a gift for my brother from one of his best friends. But aside from that, everything else that is on this shelf was thrifted. And I did a thrifting video a couple weeks, months-ish ago on this channel in preparation for today. So I will link it down below in the description box. But one thing I did mention in that video was I bought this glass jar and I said I thought it would look super cute to have some whole bean coffee in there to give it that like nice aesthetic touch. So I went to Kroger and bought the cheapest bag of whole coffee beans that I could find because like they're not actually going to be used. They're decor. So I don't want to spend like buku monies on decor because everything else is thrifted. So I bought this. We're going to fill it up in this jar. I'm not sure exactly how high up I want it to be filled yet, but then it's going to look so good on that shelf. So let's do that now. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed seeing how we built these floating shelves. I absolutely love how they look. I can't wait to fix up the counters and get them back in this kitchen. Everything is coming together. It is going to look so, so good. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you are new to my channel, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button so you feel welcomed into this faithful home with me. Remember, I regularly upload on Wednesdays and Saturdays at 3 p.m. Eastern, so I will check back with you guys in another video soon. Bye, guys!